Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Dragon and Bear Show, where two inexperienced movie reviewers watch movies and try to make views and subscribers. Where today we are watching Justice League War.
Much better intro than the first one, sir. Much better.
Ah.
Thank you, OBS, for not doing my audio. Yes, Justice League War. Alex, I have the Blu-ray of it. Be shocked.
Wow. It came out in 2014, if I'm correct.
Oh, you are very much correct, sir. It says on the back of this case. It's as if we've read this already.
Wow. Super shocking.
What's
What
also
did you
super
think?
shocking is how good this movie is.
What is also super shocking is how your camera just got back into focus.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't know why. It autofocuses. I turn it off and it still autofocuses. Don't know why.
Yeah, this movie was really good. I liked it. It was very fun. Also, not gory, but you know, it goes straight to the eyes.
Violence was very extreme again.
Violence extreme, goriness not much.
But it's fine. It's aliens. You can murder aliens all you like.
Yeah, kill them all.
It's not red blood. It's just green blood, so it's fine. It's like a kids program. Throw in some green blood, you're fine.
It's just tomato sauce that's got green food colouring in. Yeah, I liked the movie. It was quite good. It was great to see Cyborg actually get
His origin
introduced.
story.
Yeah.
Very well built character is.
Yeah.
Watching him evolve.
Yep. It's a great evolution of the character with the movie. And how he kind of grew into his new
form.
Well, basically life.
Yeah.
Because he was saying how he hasn't got a real part in the world now because he can't do football. But, you know, Victory Stone's got to get his own way, some way.
Victory.
And that is by becoming a badass boss.
Yeah, I'd say he's kind of at the heart of the team. I mean, even going forward, if my memory serves me correctly, he's basically like the one that's always at the headquarters. Like everyone else fucks off most of the time, and he's the one who's always like, holding down the fort, making sure everything's running fine in the world. Any danger, he's the one spotting it and calling them up, going, all right, lads, we've got ourselves a situation here in Atlantis. You want to come down and give us a hand?
Yeah, he's basically like the Nick Fury of the Justice League.
Yeah, but if Nick Fury had superpowers.
And was robotic.
You were going to say something else. You were going to say something else then, and you realise, oh wait, he is.
No. At least he's already got rid of the one eye. Just needs a robot eye.
Yep.
How weird would that be, seeing Nick Fury with both eyes?
I mean, you've seen Captain Marvel, haven't you?
Well, yeah, but like outside of that, like.
Oh, you mean like the present day?
Yeah.
I mean, you could just ask Rocket to give him another eye. But we're not talking Marvel here, Alex. We're not talking Marvel. We're talking DC.
Sorry. My bad.
Off topic.
You know, I've got to say, I do prefer the DC animated movies compared to the actual DC movies themselves. Like,
they seem to actually know what they're doing.
Yeah. Whenever I see a DC animated movie, I watch it straight away. Like, but with the DC actual, like, live action movies, I still haven't seen Justice League.
Which version?
Both.
Ignore theatrical, watch directors.
Yeah, I know. You've told me before.
I know.
And I still haven't watched it. Because I'm that good. Hey!
One thing I did last time, which I should have done this time as well, was clarify the fact that they do recast people after this movie. So everyone I thought was in this movie is after this movie, because I don't know why they recast them and then just recast them again. It makes no sense. The only ones who do stick around is Christopher Gorham as Barry. Obviously, Sean Astin as Shazam. Oh, Shazam is literally in 1, 2, 3 movies.
Wow.
He legitimately is. I was correct then when we said in the last attempt at doing this was that he was a back burner character. I mean, you're happy because you hated him in this movie. You went on a whole rant of hating him.
I didn't hate him.
Continue your rant then. You very clearly hated him.
I don't hate him. He was just like the most lackluster one out of the lot. He was like the troubled child in the Super 7. Because he just seemed to be the one that caused more issues than helped, apart from at the end. That was my only downside of him, was him causing issues, but Wonder Woman slapped the shit out of that.
And he liked it.
Yeah,
I'm literally looking at like recurring character list here for the franchise after this one.
Yeah,
and there's like, it's funny that obviously there's such a blank space between. So he does this one, then he's not in the next one, but he's in the one after, and then he doesn't come back till the last movie. Aquaman comes into the third movie, has a non-speaking part a few movies later, appears a few times later, and there's another Basically, Aquaman's literally in 2 movies where he speaks, and then 2 when he says fuck all. Wonder Woman in this one, she's not in the next one. In the one after, when she's recast, has a few movies off, comes back for a little bit, has a couple of movies off, comes back, movie off, back, movie off, and then he's in it till the end. Superman in this one, not in the next one, recast, has a few movies off. Basically, he does a Wonder Woman, comes back for the exact same amount of time. Lantern basically does a fucking Shazam's basically fuck all. Cyborg is in it a bit more. Is basically kind of in it as much as Superman and Wonder Woman. And then you got Batman. He's in this franchise up until the Teen Titans solo movie. Then he takes a break for that and the Suicide Squad one. Comes back for fucking the first Superman movie. He's in it for the second, and then he's in his own. Takes a quick break for Wonder Woman, and he's in for Justice League War. He's basically, there's barely any spaces on Batman's like list of him not being in a movie. That's how much they use him more than anyone in this franchise.
I mean, Batman's basically the head honcho for the Justice League and DC.
I mean, he knows how to like calm.
He's the golden child.
He knows how to deal with everyone. I mean, you see it in this film where obviously Lantern and him are fighting Superman. He's testing everything out on it. I like that. You get to see him test everything out, trying to find his weakness. Like he's throwing smoke bombs, gas, tasering him, which was funny. He's like, he's just doing everything he can to try and stop him. It's just, nothing's working. It's like, eventually it's just the case of Lantern coming in, throwing trains, going choo-choo and everything. And obviously, at one point, Batman's like, yeah, we can't win this. But you don't kill, do you, Clark?
You only bruise, Clark.
I do love the fact that when he stops then, he looks at him and goes, okay, Bruce Wayne. He's like... And then Hal's just like, I'm sorry, what the fuck's going on right here, guys? Are we still fighting? I'm not too sure anymore.
Who's Bruce Wayne?
But I do love, obviously, the chemistry with Lantern and all the characters. Like, Batman, there is this, like, little bits of banter, but Batman's, like, not a part of this. He's just mainly one-sided with Lantern. Obviously, with Flash, he's more of he thinks he's his mate. Like, he comes up and goes, hey, Flash, man, how's my man doing? Doing all the fucking fist bumps, and Flash is like, wait, is that Batman? And then he's like, oh, I wouldn't bother, man. He's not interested. And Batman's like, nice to meet you, Flash. You did a really good job in Central City. And he's like,
yeah.
What the fuck?
What about me?
I do love that. So obviously, Cyborg's the heart of the team in this movie, and going forward. But Lantern's more of the energy. You can't really fan the energy. Like he just attempts to like throw the wisecracks. Half of them don't land with people, and the others do.
But they do with us.
Yeah, because it's funny watching others react. Like, really, dude, you're like a grown ass man. You're making these jokes.
Then I'll look at you.
Thank you. What else I got? I will say one thing which I reckon you might agree on. Obviously, when we did the Flashpoint, you complained about obviously with the animation, the body image of characters, like some of them like felt wrong, like they felt too small, too big.
Yeah.
I felt like this one actually everyone felt right.
Yeah, it's like they actually made character sheets and stuck to them. Because you can see in like certain cartoons and like animated shows, like the one I'm gonna like go off is Steven Universe. How different animators have the different way of drawing the characters, and you can tell which animators made which like episode or parts of the episodes. So it's actually good when they actually stick to the actual design, so it's more consistent. But when it's all over the place, like in Flashpoint, it's
like Superman really thin, Cyborg really massive.
It was kind of like off-putting, but not really. It's just like to the extreme.
Yeah, all the characters in this felt like Flash in that movie, like the right build of a character.
Yeah,
they weren't over the top. I mean, even Cyborg obviously started over the top with that massive fucking
but that's understandable.
But then he built into the actual like a actual realistic, more accurate type of Cyborg. So yeah, I thought I'd jot that down. I was like, I'd know he'd pretty enjoy the more that side of the animation this time compared to the last time.
I didn't actually notice. I think like it was just that normal that I was just like, I just didn't really like.
Whereas last time it was that like not normal, obvious that you spotted it like, oh fuck me, that's a bit weird. Yeah. I will say I did like the scene on the ship when Superman like went on a rampage, just murdering everyone. Yeah. Like he first started with Desaad, I believe the character's name is. The guy with the obviously he was trying to program everyone to be parademons. When he just grabs him by the neck and you just see the shot of his legs like twitching, and eventually you hear the crack and his legs just stop moving. That was just like, whoa! That was like Superman killing Zod in fucking Man of Steel level of what the fuck. And then just the rampage afterwards of laser beaming through every fucking thing in his place. That was just like chef's kiss. It's always interesting when you see like a character that is built as this like heroic godlike figure just to go on this kind of rampage and just wipe through everything. They're not human. Well, some of them might have been before, but it's different to see them going on this killing spree. Yeah. What else have I got?
I thought the parademons were actually well designed as well.
Yeah, because I would say if you compare them to like say like the movie ones you see, or some of the other ones, sometimes they're a lot more smaller, but this time they're really big with like armor on, which is quite cool.
And like robotic wings.
And I do like the fact that they try to blend in sometimes, like they're wearing like capes early on, like when people are thinking Batman's kidnapping people.
But they're thinking it's Batman.
It's just parademons.
It's just the Batman that we trust.
It's just parademons, like obviously incognito. Rolling that nat 20 on
on the performance to disguise.
I'm Batman. Oh, sorry.
Dark side.
Oh, dark side. I mean, he was menacing in this movie.
Oh, Darkseid, heck yeah.
I mean, that the one shot of him was floating around this giant fucking behemoth, was like laser beaming everything. I was like, whoa. But I do love the scene where he obviously when you first see him like shoot his laser, and obviously Superman and Flash is like, oh, you're gonna be good at running from this, and he's like, don't worry about me. And obviously they're both running together, and it's like, whoa, they're following us, and Superman's like, they're tractor beaming us, and it's like they're locked on. And then they start running, and you get to see obviously the eye beams just like zigzagging around. And I like the fact that Flash is the first one to actually beat it. And I mean, he's the only one to beat it, because I mean, Superman gets hit by it. But obviously that just shows kind of how quicker Flash can be than Superman, and how smarter he can be. But yeah, this is a great start for the universe to give us what we want. And obviously, as I've said already, it's interesting that they started with the League rather than solo movies, but I'm okay with that, because then it like thrusts you straight into the universe and then lets you absorb the rest of the universe as it goes along. So I mean, you kind of have to, because I mean, Batman, how they do it in this is a bit different to how they usually do it in most incarnations, because I mean, he references in this, my parents were killed when I was a boy. Like, he references that in this. But going forward, obviously, the main focus with Batman is Damien.
Yeah.
Something you don't know about in this yet, but in the next movie, well, if you watch the Blu-ray, you get the trailer at the start for the next movie. But obviously, going forward, like his main focus is mainly Damien.
Yeah, like all I've got really from the movie was the end credit scene.
Oh yes, Ocean Master.
Yeah,
Or Orm, who also gets recast after this movie. Yeah,
everyone gets a recast.
In this, he's voiced
Get a
by
recast. I get a recast.
I think I said it last night. Steve Blum, who voices Vilgax in Ben 10. But going forward in the next movie, he's voiced by Sam Witwer, I believe his last name is, who played Deacon St. John in Days Gone. He voices him going in the next but one movie. Sorry, because there is the Batman solo before we get the next team up.
Now I've got a question for you.
Go ahead, son.
If you were recast for your life, who would you want to recast you?
Oh, Tom Holland.
I think we know who Hayden wants to be.
Yes.
You're just the replacement Tom.
You just go for all the Toms. Just recast with all the Toms one by one. Harley, Hiddleston, any other Tom. Insert here. Just go for the Toms. There you go, Alex. That's how you can recast me.
Okay.
Who would you get recast with?
Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito. Oh fucking hell! Yes, I can imagine that. Oh, that'd be such a good. I'd love that as a friendship. Just fucking being friends with Danny DeVito. Oh no, that means you. Oh no, we see anything like that fucking TikTok where he's like you have to suck him off. Oh no, we've done series 3. It's in his contract. You have to go and suck him off when he gets to series 3. Lube those lips up. Yeah, his wife in the corner, that random bloke as well. Anyway, yeah, this is such a good start.
Yeah,
such a good way to introduce each character. Who would you say is your favourite though after this, like from this movie?
I don't know. Because I've been watching the Green Lantern animated series recently. Oh, I'm still going through it. I'd say Hal, but I'm also a big fan of the Flash, but that's mainly because of the DC CW Arrowverse stuff.
Yeah.
So I'd definitely say them too.
For this movie, I'd have to go. I'd have to go with Batman because I do like Jason O'Mara's take on Batman, and obviously there's the fact that I know he's the only one going forward who's a heavy influence on this franchise. So I've seen him a lot more than anyone. I'm gonna ask this question after every movie. Who's your favourite character after this movie? After that movie, from within that movie, basically, if I remember.
So the ones that weren't in that movie.
So basically, at the end of each review, I'm gonna ask you who's your favourite character in that film.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Who stood out the most to you? Me going forward the next 5 movies: Batman, 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 Batman. But no, it's okay. I've got a different one for the third movie. It's fine. The third
Damien.
He's not in the third movie. Oh, is he? No, he's not. I think no, he's only in the Batman solo ones up until the point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So
just don't forget.
Yeah, I'll jot it down somewhere. I think I've covered mainly everything I wanted to really talk about with this movie.
And I will also try to ask you a random question, like the
recast.
Yeah.
That's quite interesting. You have the random questions to ask me. I have the who's your favourite character in this movie question.
Yeah.
Seems fair
enough.
So,
what would you give this as a rating?
Ooh, as a rating.
Ooh.
I don't think it's Flashpoint level. Because I really enjoyed Flashpoint. I thought it was a great story and I had everything about it. But I can't
remember what I gave Flashpoint. I think, I did.
You gave it the top marks. So I feel like I'm going to have to go with a high 4.5.
Yeah.
Because it's definitely a great start for the actual universe. Because Flashpoint set the universe up, whereas this started the universe.
Yeah.
So this is definitely a great start, in my opinion. So would you? So yeah, 4.5
Sorry.
out of 5.
Big yawns. I'm gonna have to agree with you. 4.5. I don't think it's as high as your 4.5, but it's still 4.5.
Mine's not like high, but it's like, I don't know, like a 4.
Yeah.
I don't know, like a 4.57.
Mine's like 4.5 out of 4.5.
Like an exact 4.5.
Yeah.
Mine's just like slightly over.
Yeah, you're like 4.6, 4.7, 4.8, 4.9.
Yeah, like a 4. Let's say 4.65 maybe, pushing 7.
Oh my god, more numbers.
I'm confusing you now. Yeah.
So next time
Son of
it's
Batman.
going to be
Son of Batman is the next movie.
Son of Batman. I thought it was
Nope.
Aquaman.
Nope, that's the third movie. Son of Batman is the follow-up.
Oh, okay.
Then it's and it's team up. Then another solo Batman.
Okay.
Then another solo Batman. Or is it team up again? I can't remember. But yeah, it's solo Batman next. Son of Batman. Where you get to meet Damien. What was that?
He's a bat.
Oh.
He's gonna suck your blood.
Okay, fair enough. Go on, outros, Alex.
Like, subscribe, hit Tom in the face, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Peace.
If you like what you've seen, don't be afraid to throw us a little like and subscribe. That's always very appreciated over here. And, well, I'll see you on the next video.